There's more.
What?
A soldier. Stronger and more ferocious than any I've ever seen. Herodotus... It's my brother.
We need to get to Athens.
Athens? We need to find my mother. My clothes. Spear.
Of course.
My spear! The cult of Cosmos called my brother Deimos. He used an artifact to see my memories.
Cassandra, the man I serve, we must tell him.
Pericles is the great general leading the Delian League against the Spartans.
We aren't leading the League against anyone. Pericles?
A general who doesn't want war?
Save your doubts. He is working to end this war. We all...
You weren't there, Herodotus. The cult controls...
Which is why you cannot turn away.
I won't be some pawn in your...
Don't do it for me, then. If there is one place where we can find information about...
How?
Pericles surrounds himself with the brightest minds in Athens. Which is to say...
No, you... I'll make sure every single one of these cultists dies by my hands.
The cult is nothing without me. Even the gods cower in my wake. Kneel or die.
Cosmos demands to know the secrets hiding in the hearts of men. So I simply cut them open.
Who needs democracy when Thrakmi rules the world?
Cosmos fights for Athens, and so Athens fights for Cosmos.
Slaves understand you better when you carve your rules into the backs of their heads.
What's one life worth without 1,000 others behind it?
I spent 20 years at sea, only to realize the cult was my home.
The fight is only over when I am the last man left standing. Chaos is our greatest strength.
Down, flames, out!
Much better as allies.
Thermopylae. They say you can't walk this battlefield without getting blood on your toes. This is where Leonidas was laid to rest. I wish I had known him.
If you close your eyes, you can hear them. Their final war cries, before every last one of those brave Spartans perished. Their voices were silenced that day, but their story will be sung for an eternity.
You didn't bring me here to talk about dead Spartans. What's on your mind, Herodotus?
The Battle of Thermopylae still echoes in our hearts. But to stand here is to feel it in your bones.
There's nothing here but ghosts. My concerns are with the living.
Hold out your spear.
My spear? What for?
I need to know something.
Herodotus!
I'm fine. I'm fine. The stories are true. That is the spear of Leonidas. The hero's blade.
Where were Sparta's allies?
The Spartans weren't alone in facing Xerxes and his hordes. Many from across the Greek world were armed and ready to fight alongside Leonidas and his 300. But when the mighty king looked into their eyes and saw fear, he sent them home.
That sounds like madness, not bravery.
It was foretold by the Pythia that Sparta would lose either its freedom or its king to the Persians. Leonidas made his choice.
What happened to Leonidas after the battle?
Xerxes was famous for honoring warriors who fought valiantly against the Persians. But Leonidas infuriated him so much, he cut off his head and impaled it on a pike. A bloody battle ensued, and his remains were reclaimed by the Spartans and buried here. Now, however, he rests where he belongs.
In Sparta. What happened to the traitor, Ephialtes?
King Xerxes paid him well, but treachery breeds treachery. A contract was put on his head, and he died as he lived. A coward.
You knew this would happen.
I didn't know, but I did suspect. There is a place I convinced myself was a dream. A peculiar structure on the island of Andros. Mysterious...
You want to sail to Andros?
In my travels, your spear and...
You mentioned a people that came...
They were not gods, but they lived far longer than any mortal, and were far more intelligent. I've seen carvings in caves, strange symbols that suggest it was this ancient civilization that created humankind, and provided them with fire.
But Zeus blamed Prometheus.
Yes. Well, perhaps his eagle has been feasting on the wrong liver.
The spear awakened to you, Herodotus. I trust you.
You understand. I will do everything in my power to help you find your mother. I promise. But first,
I'll meet you at my ship.
Welcome aboard the Adrestia, Herodotus. Will you be traveling with us?
Only for a short trip. I have business to attend to in Athens.
Herodotus is helping me find my mother.
Seeking help from the gods has put Herodotus on your path, just like they put you on mine. They were the way longer complication. All we can do is follow their lead.
You could be right. Herodotus and I share enemies.
Like in Pinor.
He is... one, part of a very powerful group called the Cult of Cosmos that controls the Greek world through the Oracle.
Control the Oracle? Impossible! Apollo would not allow that.
Now they're looking for my mother. I need to find her before they do.
And I believe they will hurt others who oppose their views along the way.
By Hermes! The Oracle lost to corruption, and now this cult? Do we know who leads them?
I don't know for sure, but I think it might be my brother.
Your brother? By Zeus, your life is complicated. But don't you worry. This cult of Cosmos now has 3 new enemies. And one of them fights like Athena and shits thunder like Zeus. We'll bring the wrath of the gods down upon them.
Is he always this positive?
Always. That's why I like you.
Poseidon, carry us to Athens.
First, we need to go to Andros.
To Andros, then.
Sailing speed!
We're going to have to do some upgrades to my ship if we're sailing into war.
What do you mean?
Well, she's old, and perhaps not in the best condition.
You couldn't have said this before we set sail? Where in Poseidon's name are are we going to get the supplies?
My father taught me that the sea takes, and we must do the same. Fortunately, there are plenty of pirate ships in these waters that we can board and take from.
What are we waiting for? Let's hunt some pirates!
They tell
Bay of Marathon, is it?
Marathon.
You know, the battle where a handful of Athenians pushed back the first Persian invasion? The great Themistocles. King Darius of Persia.
I'm not sure.
The site where the great Theseus slayed the vicious Cretan bull.
Oh, that marathon.
You're both hopeless.
Should we grab the salvage, Commander?
Ready for battle! Rowers, to your oars! Increase speed! Ramming speed!
Well, we don't know the rapids. South of the Rowers behind us!
Cassandra, there's a question I mean to ask you.
Go on.
Your spear. How did you find it?
My mother told me that the Spartan army brought it back in the Battle of Thermopylae.
Why bring it back to her?
Leonidas was her father.
Incredible. And it gives you visions. Perhaps it's trying to guide you. Show you a path.
Yes, more. It helps me in battle.
What do you mean?
Can't really describe it. Like I know what my opponent's next move will be just before it happens.
Fascinating. This is just extraordinary.
We
We are approaching the island of Andros, Cassandra.
Yes, here we can see the tomb of the greatest Myrmidon, Achilles.
I was more excited by the fact that Andros exports some of the most expensive marble in the world.
Is this the place with the rumored ancient civilization ruins you were talking about?
It is. Look for a large bell.
We're moving now!
We are heading into a storm!
Prepare to dock! Let us hunt together. Here it is. Is that a door? I've never seen anything like it before. How do I get inside? I wonder if...
Who's there? Come out!
Hesitation only hastens.
The grave, I know, Mater.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide everything. Your turn.
Leonida's spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
I felt some.
Mother, I haven't forgotten you. By the gods, who built all this? How does a place like this exist? How could I even explain this to someone like Marcos? Something's glowing over there.
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
Themos,
I knew I let you stay in the Animus too long.
you don't understand. This confirms it. Cassandra,
Now,
no time to rest. Abstergo goons could be tracking us down right now.
and the rest of us will be ready for them. If you burn out here, our mission will be...
They told me you had a cheerful bedside.
Don't forget, we're a team. We'll back you.
I know.
And I'm...
Always... I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh?
Membership costs too much. Are you sure you want to go back into the Animus right now? I get the
Yes.
All right.
spear is stronger now. The cult won't stand a chance. This imprint is shaped like the sword Demos had at the cultist meeting. Was it forged in this place? Well, Herodotus will be happy. It's clear someone was here far before we were. Did Leonidas know this place existed?
You're not hard to track.
Did you come alone? Are you all right?
Don't touch me.
Come on, little brother.
I don't have to tell you it.
Well, I know you. Doesn't matter.
You're right. Like that stunt you pulled with the artifact.
What? The artifact showed the truth.
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew. You threw me off a...
You think it's that simple? Come on.
Stop calling me that. I already...
Right. Demos. Now him, I don't know.
He's a demigod. Worshipped and feared by...
Then why do the cult...
Have you been paying attention?
Then make a choice on your own.
I'm not interested in reunions.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for...
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently.
If they ever pursued her. But if you don't know where she is, that means she...
Even if we were abandoned...
The cult has no interest in sentimentality or family.
If it's true they're after us, tell them they'll never find Nikolaos. He's off the map.
If I could find you, the other long-lost child of Nikolaos, then I can find him. And when I do, he'll wish he...
I don't care what you think. I'll find Mirin.
What? Oh, you think friendship is...
It's responsibility, not...
Responsibility?
Taking your own mother isn't enough for them?
We're not abductors. We're political. Those who don't stand with us, stand against us. And they pay for that mistake.
Like me.
Like you. I heard you're planning a trip to Athens. When you go, tell Pericles and his elitist scum they're next.
The cult let Myrini live. They let Nikolaos live. Why kill them now?
Because you live. You brought this on her and yourself. The cult is powerful, but they're mortals. I have the blood of gods, so they think you do too. But they'll see how wrong they are.
I'm going after the cult.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I could...
Try me.
So having guts runs in the family, does it? I told you not to...
Demos! Malaka. Herodotus won't believe this. I have to tell him what happened.